Hi, my name is Christy, and in this video we are going to cover setting up your message center. From your Aprima main screen, the Aprima desktop, click on Message Center. This only needs to be done once per user. If you already have your message center created, if your name is already in here, you have already created your message center. So let's get started. Click on Message Center. I like to maximize this window so I can see everything. The criteria down here is almost set up with everything you need. You're looking for messages that are sent to you and sent to you by anybody. So messages created by anybody, because this is blank. Messages assigned to me, meaning whoever is logged into the Aprima session. You're not narrowing it down by a specific patient or specific message type. You want to see all patients, all message type, all subtypes, all urgencies. You are only looking for incomplete messages. The only change we're going to make so far is we're going to set this as your default filter. So put a check mark right here. Click on Save As. In the yellow field, type in what you want this message filter to be called, and it's your messages. So call them Christy's messages, or whatever you feel like calling these. You're the only one who's going to see this filter. And cancel out of here. You would say okay, but I wanted to point out right here, filter is visible to me. So again, since I am logged in, this filter is only available to me. When you say okay to that, and okay, if I hit search now, here are my messages that have been sent to me based on this filter. That is step one. You need to create the filter. Once you've created the filter, you never have to create it again. You do, however, have to pull it into this message center filter, because you can review lots of different filters. You can be reviewing a filter for somebody else who you might be covering while they're on vacation. So I can search for my filter, clicking on the search icon, or I can type in Christy. I typed in a little bit, I hit tab, and it pulled in those same messages that we saw when we clicked on the message center. Here are the two messages. I'll close this window, and here's my message center. This window will refresh depending on how often we told it to refresh under our tools and configure my desktop. You can force it to refresh here. Important to note, if you change the configuration of your desktop, if you move your message center to a secondary window, if you move it to the bottom of your left window, you will need to pull in your filter again. So if I configure my desktop, make a second window over here called Messages, say OK. It does not automatically pull in my filter. So I'll type in a little bit, tab, and there it is. Now I can see my messages over here. Because I made it my default, let me show you that one more time. Under Advanced, when we saved this, we saved it as your default. It will pull up, once you've selected it, it will open up as your default every time you open Aprima. So if I close Aprima and then log back in Aprima, it will show up here as my default. Thank you for watching.